Hey everybody, it's PJ from DonnyFL and Karma Airguns. And at last, we have production RPs that are getting ready to go out this week. So there's a couple things that you may want to know about, and that's what this series of videos is all about. And up first is loading the magazines. When you get the magazine, this one's in 30 cal. It's a 14 round magazine. You will see that there is a movable catch and then a cutout over here. And this is really a simple process. All you have to do is swivel that around so that the cap comes free. And then you're going to turn the inner cassette. Don't worry about this part. It kind of free floats at this point. When you get it all the way around to the stop point, you can drop a pellet in head first. You will want to make sure that you're covering that hole or it will drop straight through on you. And then it's a simple matter of dropping in the rest of the pellets. Nice thing for me doing this on video is you don't have to actually do it in order. It's a little bit hard to see. I see I skipped one. When you get to the end and you've got all 14 in place, you're going to notice that it looks like, probably from your angle right now, it looks like there's one empty. That is not a pellet slot. That is actually made so that when you get to the end of the magazine, the probe will go forward, but the tip of the probe is not hitting against anything flat so that it could bend in any way. So this is actually kind of too small basically, but the probe will pass by it, not damaging the probe, and it will catch on the shaft of, well, the rest of the probe, because it comes down to a point to allow maximum airflow. So a nice touch there. When you go and put the lid back on, you need to make sure there's this little cutout, and that corresponds to this little ball bearing right there. You want to make sure those get lined up so that the cap fits flush, and then you're simply going to rotate this so it's facing away from the cutout. As far as loading the air gun goes, one thing that you do need to make sure you're paying attention to is that you need to pull the bolt all the way back so that the tip of the probe is clear and the magazine can slide in, and then you can probe forward and it's all loaded. When you go to unload the or take the magazine out of the gun, you're going to need to pull that all the way back and pull the magazine out. If you don't, because in its kind of neutral position, this probe sticks out into the breech just a little bit, you run the risk, if you're yanking on it, of pulling that tip of the probe off to one side or the other. So for loading or unloading, it's lever all the way back, then magazine in, probe forward, and when you take it out, hold the lever back and pull this out. And in that way, you should have no problems with the operation of the Red Panda. So until the next one of these videos, we will see you later.